I live in the Permian Basin, which is right off of the southeast corner of the New Mexico state line. I was playing tennis against a rival school, and whenever I jumped up, I had a pop in the back of my head, and it just kind of shocked me. Happened again whenever I jumped up on the island in my kitchen.
We contacted his physician and were encouraged to go to our local ER just to see what was going on. The CAT scan showed what they thought was an aneurysm. We were sent to Children's in Dallas and knew that there would be somebody on the ground to meet us when we arrived.
No parent wants to hear that the closest major hospital doesn't have a doctor available to handle your child's medical care, but at the same time, everything fell into place.
Once Dr. Solero came in, he knew exactly what to do. He knew exactly what he was talking about. Everybody just kind of sat quiet from all the chaos and said, "Here, let this guy handle it."
When I saw Mason, that was a surprise to me because it was not a common aneurysm. It was a different type of aneurysm that we call vein of Galen aneurysmal malformation. The vein of Galen malformation is a rare problem, and the presentation is not common in teenagers. Usually we see this as a prenatal diagnosis. In the newborn, you can have heart failure, you can have hydrocephalus. If you don't fix the malformation later in life, you can have epilepsy, you can have dementia, or even stroke. Our plan is usually embolization. But in a case like Mason's case, usually this is not enough because that malformation has been there for so long time. And then I had in my mind, okay, there is a better solution for this that can work.
Mason's case was presented in our routine case management conference. Dr. Solero had communicated to us an intention to look at a new way of treating Mason.
Part of the problem was that a lot of the blood that was meant for his normal brain was being stolen by this malformation, and that steal can be very debilitating.
We perform or specialize in a unique procedure called gamma knife radiosurgery.
What you'd like to have is radiation be delivered to the target and to nothing else. The gamma knife is about as close as it gets. It has a mechanical precision of 1/10 of a millimeter. You can't even hold your finger 1/10 of a millimeter apart. After the first and the second scan, things started looking better. And then when I found out that it had obliterated, which is, honestly, I didn't expect that to happen, at least not that fast. And it was just amazing. I mean, we were all giddy looking at these images.
To watch the results that have taken place over the last year and a half since that time, it's nothing short of a miracle, quite frankly.
For these doctors and for all of the medical staff at both places, at UT Southwestern and at Children's Health, basically they gave us our kid back, gave him a chance to have a healthy life, to be active, and really made a huge difference for our family, gave us a lot of support and encouragement.
Mason's care showed we can think outside the box and say to ourselves, you know, the standard way of treating something may not be adequate. Maybe there's a different way. Maybe there's something we can do better.
This is our mission, right? To help the patients have good outcomes without complications, and we were able to achieve that for him.
As scary as it sounds and as scary as it was, I've learned that you might as well live life to the fullest every single day because you never know how much time you're going to get or how quickly it could be taken away from you. They have really saved my life. I don't know how to thank them enough.